Welcome into the On3 studios here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're getting set for another live commitment right here on the On3 YouTube channel. We've been doing these all summer. If you've been a part of these in the past, welcome back. If this is your first one, hey, welcome in. And while you guys get set up, we're going to get to Jordan Ross in just a minute, but do me a favor, hit the like button and also subscribe to the On3 YouTube page. We just crossed over 100,000 subscribers, so join the movement. All right, we're back at it today, and we're going to head to Alabama for today's announcement. A four-star edge, Jordan Ross. He goes 6'4", 215 from Vestavia Hills High School in Birmingham, Alabama. Ross is the number 4 ranked edge in the country and the 34th best player overall, according to the On3 industry rankings. Now, Jordan Ross has been busy this summer. Here's a look at his official visits. On June 2nd, the Gators set the bar high with that first official visit. Then it was off to Georgia, Texas on June 16th, and on June 23rd, he wrapped it up with a trip to Knoxville to check out the Tennessee Volunteers. Now, Jordan's narrowed his list of schools down to 4. They're Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, and Texas. Let me know in the chat below where you think Jordan is going to commit. I know we got a bunch of recruiting experts here, so let me know in the chat. Earlier this week, I had a chance to speak with Director of Scouting and Ranking here at On3, Charles Power, to get his thoughts on Jordan Ross as a college prospect.
Jordan Ross is one of the most athletic edge prospects in the 2024 cycle. A guy who at 6'4", 215 pounds, runs an electronics sub 4.7 40, transfers that speed onto the field where he shows outstanding speed and pursuit, running down ball carriers from sideline to sideline, had 16 tackles for a loss as a junior, also doubles as a very good basketball player. So a guy just brings a lot of athletic ability to the table, which is something we tend to value and colleges value at the edge position.
Thank you, Charles. Jordan's getting set up in Birmingham, Alabama. We'll go to him in 3 minutes. But let's talk about what happened this week in recruiting. Ole Miss lands elite defensive lineman Cam Franklin. He commits to Ole Miss over Auburn in Tennessee. He had been trending to Auburn for the last week or two, but in the end, it is Ole Miss. Major development with 5-star wide receiver Ryan Wingo. He had set a commitment date for December 20th. But last week, he tells Chad Simmons that he's thinking about moving it up and could possibly do something in the next month or so. So we'll keep an eye on his recruitment. Ohio State is trending for 5-star defensive lineman Edric Houston. The Buford High School 5-star defensive lineman announces tomorrow, and the Buckeyes seem to be in the pole position. We'll have to watch to see where he goes. Then we got Dominic McKinley hitting the home stretch. The number 1 player in the state of Louisiana, 5-star defensive lineman, is set to make his commitment September 1st. Is it going to be Texas, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and LSU? But it seems like Texas and OSU have pulled out ahead and are poised to make an upset. All right, before we go to Chad Simmons, let's look at the current top 10 in the On3 industry rankings. Now, these rankings could change based on what Jordan Ross does here in about 2 minutes. We see the Dogs on top, Florida State at 5, A&M at 6, LSU, Michigan, Tennessee, and Penn State round out that top 10. All right, let's talk to Chad Simmons, Director of Recruiting here at On3. Now, Chad, we see the finalists are Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, and Texas. A true SEC battle for Ross. What did these teams do to make his final cut? You've covered Jordan Ross for well over a year now. Has there been a favorite throughout this recruitment, or have teams kind of been shuffling back and forth? And who's trending heading into the decision?
Trending towards the top. I think, early maybe Florida and Georgia and Tennessee were 3 kind of going back and forth and at different times. I probably called those 3 schools the favorite for Jordan Ross. And I think coming out of those OVs, and we started to hear that buzz about potentially moving up a commitment date. I think Texas and Tennessee became the two. Georgia faded. Florida faded. Then you have Alabama, the in-state school, as a finalist. You never can rule out the in-state program, a program run by Nick Saban. But I think Tennessee and Texas have come out to be the final two here in the end.
Yeah, and what do you make of that final OV to Tennessee? I know we always talk about the last visit. Do you think that visit had a lasting impression on him? All right, Chad, appreciate you coming on this live commitment. We got four-star edge Jordan Ross, 6'4", 215 from Vestavia Hills High School in Birmingham, Alabama. The finalists are Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, and Texas. Also, be sure to follow Jordan on all social platforms. Jordan's career is only about to take off, so be sure you are following along. All right, it looks like Jordan Ross is set up at his training facility in Birmingham, Alabama. Jordan, big day for you. How you feeling? Hit that mute button for me. Come off mute. We want to hear you. Oh, there you go. How you feeling, Jordan? All right. What was it about these teams, these four top teams that you got? How did they make it into your final group?
Into them, talking to how I can fit into their program, really fit in with me, you know what I mean, and see how they can develop me into a great player.
All right, Jordan, say your thank yous. The floor is yours. Let us know where you're going to college.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone, especially God, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my coaches, my teachers, my trainer, Coach Mike, Coach Calhoun, for everything, especially giving me the opportunity to be successful. And without him, I wouldn't be here. So now I'd like to announce for the next 3 or 4 years, I'll be committed to the University of. I just don't feel it right now. We're going to Tennessee, man. Yeah.
It's Tennessee for Jordan Ross. Jordan, when did you know it was going to be the Tennessee Volunteers?
So type it right here, man.
Jordan, when did you know it would be Tennessee?
I know it feel like Tennessee with Coach Harbin. He made it feel like home. Me and him talk all the time, and he made it feel like home. When I went on my OV, man, it just felt like home.
So what was Coach Heupel's reaction when you informed him that you were committing?
I mean, right now, he seemed pretty hypey.
He just told it.
Okay, Coach is on watching. Okay, very cool, very cool. Jordan, what are you going to bring to Knoxville when you step on campus? What type of player will you be for Tennessee Volunteers?
I'm a team leader. I'm going to bring some aggression. I can't wait to step on campus.
All right, there you have it. Jordan, congratulations. Go celebrate with your family and friends. A monumentous day for you, and congrats on the big decision. There you have it. Jordan Ross, 6'4", 215, the number 4 ranked edge in America, commits to the Tennessee Volunteers. Let's bring on Austin Price from VolQuest. Nope, we still got Jordan on there, but Austin, let's bring in Austin. Austin Price, can you mute? All right, Austin Price, what do you think of Jordan Ross committing to Tennessee? What was it that closed the deal for the Volunteers? Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Austin Price. All right. Let's take a look right now at the top 10 team rankings. And like I said, there is a change to these. Dogs still on top. Florida State still there at 5. But look at Tennessee and the move that they make up to number 6. Then you got Texas A&M, followed by LSU, Michigan, and Penn State. A huge pickup for the Tennessee Volunteers as 4-star edge Jordan Ross commits live on the On3 YouTube channel. Ross goes 6'4", 215 pounds from Vestavia Hills High School in Birmingham, Alabama, a versatile defender that can really do it all on that defensive line. He's a huge pickup for the Volunteers, who made him a priority really throughout this entire recruiting cycle. So thank you for watching another live commitment right here on the On3 YouTube channel. And if you're still around, hit that subscribe button for me. We just crossed over 100K on the channel. We really appreciate you guys, and thank you for tuning in to another live commitment.